What's good, boys? We back with another Demon Slayer video. I mean, that's pretty much what I mostly talk about on the channel, innit? Because I freaking love this game, man. And I currently I do hate the game, but this is my favorite, pretty much my favorite game, my favorite arena fighter, pretty much my favorite game. But I do hate the game a lot in its current state, and the hype for this game, it's only been 2 months since the game's out, and the online is pretty much dead, bro. It is so dead, bro. I really want this game to do well, but do the developers want the game to do well? I don't know. It's been 2 months, and we should have at least gotten a balance patch already. Like, I feel like when they put arena fighters out, they don't want the games to do well. They have no intentions of the game like to do well online. The game's gonna sell. That's the only part the developers care about. The game is going to sell, but as soon as the consumers, everyone buys the game and all that, the developers, they pretty much disappear. They'll give us DLCs and all that, and I'm gonna talk about that later on in the video. They're gonna give us a few DLCs here and there, and then they're just gonna vanish in it. Cause I know y'all seen already, but we're getting Muzan later. The first DLC is gonna be Muzan. We're gonna get basically the first version of Muzan in the game later on this month, and then the Infinity Castle DLCs pretty much got, should I say, leaked or kinda announced that we're gonna get Infinity Castle characters. So we're gonna get a new Akaza, a new Giyu, a new Akaza, a new Giyu, a new Tanjiro, and a new Shinobu. And if we've known anything about Echo characters, do we call them Echo characters or other versions of the same character? Is that they're gonna have the same light attacks and the same heavy, but they're gonna have a different ultimate and different skills though. And we seen how that turned out in the first game when they did that. A lot of people, when the Entertainment District anime game DLCs got announced for Hinokami Chronicles 1, a lot of people said, oh my god, the game's gonna be revived with this, the game's gonna come back to life. And I was like, it's not, bro. Cause at the end of the day, the characters are gonna get stale pretty fast because they have the same light attacks as the other versions of themselves. Like, despite having new skills and a new ultimate, in my opinion, that's not enough. We want brand new characters. They are new characters, yes, but them having the same heavy and light attacks kind of make them get boring pretty fast. Because if I use, basically, let's use Hinokami Tanjiro. When I pick Hinokami Tanjiro and I use him, then I pick say Entertainment District Tanjiro, and I'm doing light attacks. Me doing the same light attacks as Hinokami Tanjiro, it's like, damn, bro. Like, give the characters brand new everything, but the characters, we're paying for these characters, bro. The characters should have brand new everything, light attacks included and new heavy, in my opinion, bro. That way the characters won't get stale pretty fast, because that's what happened with the first game. The characters got stale very fast. They got stale very fast. I think when the Entertainment District our characters came, we got 3 characters at once, by the way, and the game only kind of came back alive for like a week at best, bro. In my opinion, if those characters were like brand new characters, light attacks, new heavy and everything, I felt like the game would have been more alive for more than a week. Because everyone started saying the same thing. They thought the game was going to come back alive, but the characters got boring again, seeing them use the same light attacks. Even though they got new skills and new ultimate, it wasn't enough for them to stay fresh, bro. You needed a brand new moveset. Even though they have a brand new moveset, you knew different light attacks. So you use light attacks and everything a lot in this game. So you see what I'm saying? But yeah, DLCs pretty much got announced. We're getting a new Akaza, we're getting Kaigaku, I think we're getting Doma. New Akaza, we're getting Doma, Kaigaku, Shinobu. At the end of the video, I'll try to put the post or something that shows it if I can find it, because I watched the video and I seen it. A lot of people made a video, a lot of credible YouTubers made videos on it. So if I could probably grab it, most of y'all should know already, but hey, moving on, man. But I think the game's doomed, and why I say this is because the game seems like it's following the first game's pattern to a T, where the game, they put out the game, they don't do anything, no patches or anything. They give us DLCs, and then when the game's dead in I mean, the game's already dead, but 2 years later or a year and a half later, we get that one singular balance patch, and then that's it. Just like the first game, it's the same thing happened in the first game. They put the game out, we had DLCs, we had that 3 DLC character pack from the the Entertainment District DLC pack, and then nothing after the DLCs. Then we got nothing, and then like a year and a half or like 2 years later, we got one single balance patch when the game was so dead. The game was so freaking dead, bro. Then they finally gave us that one and singular balance patch, and it seems like this game is following the same trend, bro. Like, I hate to say it, but I think this game is also following the same trend as the last game. It seems like they're doing the exact same thing, the same way they rolled out the DLCs for the first game. It seems like that's how they're doing this game. The same way they rolled out the DLCs for the first game, it seems like it's the same way they're doing this game, that's not good. Unfortunately, that's not good signs, bro. I could be wrong, bro, but in my opinion, it seems like it's the same thing they're doing. So that does not look good for this game, bro. It seems like they're gonna leave this game to die again. Just like, and people were really excited for this game, me included. I was really excited, thinking that, yo, they're gonna fix all the problems from the first game and all that, even though they did make some improvements to the game. But all in all, I feel like this game is just a huge DLC that could have been added to the first game, because they made some bad changes and they did make some good changes, like how they made it so you can parry projectiles now and all that. And another cool change where demons can boost and still continue their combo, which was in the first game. So they did do some good improvements, and then they did some really bad improvements. I said bad and improvements, and then they did some really bad things, like, you know, heavies are trash now, where you have an uncharged heavy and a charged heavy. I don't know what's the point of an uncharged heavy. It's just stupid. All they needed to do was make heavies take meter, which they did. Heavies cost meter to do now, so that was a good change, because I feel like heavies were too strong in the first game, and it took no meter to heavy in the first game, so people would just spam heavies non-stop. So them making it so heavies cost meter in this game was a really good change. But they messed it up by adding the uncharged part, which is just stupid. You know, that's just dumb. And then parries are very weird in this game. Even sometimes when I feel like I time it correctly, I still get hit. And then the overall connection online is just buns. But see what I'm saying, bro? The future of this game doesn't look too bright. It just doesn't look good. It seems like this is just another game that's just gonna go down the drain.